Do you enjoy attending sporting events or seeing live entertainment? Head on down to Barclays Center, and there's a quick way to get there. Do you hate getting stuck in traffic jams? Well, today I'm going to show you the quickest way possible to get there. This is the How Do I.
Hey there, and welcome to today's edition of How Do I. Today we are in for some fun, and we will be learning about how to get down to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. To get there, here are some steps that you will need to follow. Now keep in mind, these directions are specifically on how to get there from White Plains, New York. You will need money for certain parts of this process. Step 1, leave your apartment door and get to the elevator. Take it to the first door. Step 2, call for a cab in the lobby and wait outside for the cab. Step 3, take a cab and ask to go to White Plains train station. Step 4, at the White Plains train station, you're going to need to buy a round-trip train ticket to Grand Central. You also need a Metro card for the subway. Step 5, take the train to Grand Central. Step 6, arrive at Grand Central and then take the subway. Step 7, welcome to Brooklyn. Well, that sounds like a slam dunk, doesn't it? This is important to know because when you're traveling to the city, you're going to have to know where you're going to go so you don't get lost. Now that we know all the steps, let's take a more detailed look inside some of these steps.
First, we are at my apartment and we're going to head on down the hall to the elevator. We are now in the lobby, and usually what I like to do is take a cab over to the train station. Once it arrives, you're asked to go to the White Plains train station. You will need money to buy a round-trip train ticket to Grand Central along with a Metro card. So right now I am waiting for an express train to Grand Central, which makes stops at 125th Street and Grand Central.
The express train is the quickest because there are only 2 steps, Harlem 125th Street and Grand Central. The local train makes more stops because it's a pretty quick ride. As I said before, these are the directions from White Plains. The train you would take in this area is the Harlem line, which is blue. There are 2 other lines that go to Grand Central. The New Haven line, which is red, and the Hudson line, which is green.
As you can see, we are now approaching 125th Street. And then the next stop will be Grand Central.
When you're at Grand Central and going to take the subway, you don't want to get confused with which way you're going. The subway you want to take is when you go to the Barclays Center, is the one that goes downtown.
As you can see, we are now arriving at Grand Central Terminal. Here is where you can get information about train times, and if you need certain information, there's also an information booth. We are now currently at the subway waiting for the forward train to take us over to Barclays Center. Hello Brooklyn! As you can see, now we are officially at Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets.
This sounds like a place that I should check out, as recommended by the person who is directing this production, the Duff Man. I think I might take a basketball and go shoot around the Mets. That wraps up another edition of How Do I. We like to hope that you will join us next time. Thanks and have a great day.